sorry for the delay. I'm so sorry, Luna. Did I scare you? I'm sorry, baby. I got sidetracked a little bit because Luna saw her little BFF and decided that she wanted to play with him. So I had to stop and have him play because she actually saw him. Like, she saw him from the... So when we were getting in the car, she saw that he was sitting outside because she can see him from our house. So yeah, so all right, let me put my pod up so I can see y'all's wonderful comments. Can you guys see and hear me okay? I'm logging on right now so I can kind of see what you guys are saying. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and warm. And it's warm. I'm always warm. Okay. So this one says I am live. Okay, great. Awesome, thanks BJ. Okay, I'm probably gonna just tilt it just a little bit so you guys can like have more of up here rather than down here. But before I do that, I want to plug in my devices. This one goes to this one. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's gonna go over there, so I can do that one, and this one's gonna go back here. It's a bit of a tight spot. I think I'm gonna be moving it from here like this, so that I look at this wall, and then you guys just kind of like look down at me, or from that direction, because this is very tight here. Like I can't get out unless I sit in my chair, swivel, and drop everything. Hi, you guys. Hi, babies. Okay. Is that a little bit better? Maybe. Maybe not. Y'all can see all the hot mess I got going on over there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Okay. Right? There we go. I think probably good. Let's see here. Thank you, BJ. You're awesome. I'm trying to figure out why this thing keeps like moving around. There we go. I was like, why isn't it staying still? Luna is enjoying a nap at this time because she had a run around in the yard, all over the yard with her BFF. And so, I don't know. Okay. This isn't working, guys. Okay. Let me go this way. Aha! I think I may have found a good angle. That way I can at least talk to you guys instead of over here. Yeah. There we go. Hey guys, how you doing? Okay. Hi, baby. Hi, Lori, right? It's Lori. I try to make sure that I know who I am talking to. I think it's important that I remember y'all's names. Okay. I don't think that's any better. That's like worse. What's like right here? I'll see my drink. Yay! I was right. I could just hear my husband telling me that I should have got this set up beforehand. You know, I would have loved to, really. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker, guys. Luna had me out with her little boyfriend. Yeah, I'm blaming it on the dog. There you go. One of these days, I'm just gonna have a device like sitting still, and all it does is stay in place, so they don't have to keep doing this every time. Y'all, I'm so hot. Literally, I'm so hot that I can like possibly like take some clothes off because I'm so hot right now. Hey, baby. Hi. Luna's here with me. Drinking some water. I did all that to plug it in, and then I didn't plug it in. So it's a good thing I remembered just now, because that would have been really bad. Oops, sorry. There we go. I kind of need to have that there so I can have my iPad here. So I can see comments. Louise, I'm sorry, Laura, you're like, I'm in Florida, it's flipping hot. Yeah, it's flipping hot everywhere, right? But Florida especially. My mom lives in Florida. Most of my family lives in Florida. And it's hot all the time. Like, they have two temperatures. Blazing hot and hot. That's it. Those are the two temperatures. Anybody who tells me that Florida gets cold, nope, sure don't. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, I think this blue thread will work. I'm in love with Kasaya's thread. And the only colors I have is blue and red. Like, those are the only two colors that I have for her, so I have to get some more colorways in her. I don't think that's gonna go because it's mostly brown and gray. Start digging up some thread. No, Luna. No, baby. You don't eat the stuff that goes on. No. I knocked over some clips and she's like, oh yeah, heyday. Okay, Luna, let's look for some thread, baby. Oh, this one's perfect. Kill me. Kill me. Thank you. I think this one is perfect. It's like an army green. That will be perfect. No, ma'am. You need to step back. No, you don't need to be down there, honey. You're going to do something with the machine and you're going to hurt mommy. No. If you want to sit right there, you can. Hi, Patty. Hi, Shanova. You snuck in here, huh? How's your sinuses? I'm so sorry. It's like your sinuses or migraines. Like it's just, Luna. No. You have your bone right there. Yeah, that's right. Give me the squeakers. Give me the squeakers. I'll play with you. Okay. So I have to wind a bobbin because obviously I don't have a bobbin. Hey. No. No, ma'am. Where do you find them? I don't see them. You must have like a hound dog nose or something. Okay. I've got to wind a bobbin. Where do you find the bobbin holder? This? Hey. I got this as a gift from one of my suppliers. So I am in love with this. Back. I am in love with this thing. It is amazing. And I got a couple more just to try the quality of it. And I sent them to Tori. So she should be having her box opening soon because she should. Hey. So yeah. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see if I can pull this up high enough so it's out of the way. I think I got it. I know, right? So I think I'm going to be supplying it, but it probably won't be until like June. I usually get like 90% of my stuff really fast. But I don't know. We'll see. Luna, no ma'am. The people are doing the yard work out here. So you might hear them because I'm in the back. I'm trying to see, is this getting in the way? Luna! Excuse me for a second. Okay, no ma'am. Nope. Nope. Come on, we're going into pray. Come on. We need to learn to behave. Your mommy loves her life. You can't be doing that to her. Yeah. Okay. She's literally chewing everything and anything she can get her hands on. So, yeah. I'm trying to... There we go. I'm trying to thread it so that it doesn't like... Yeah, okay. Needle up. Oh, okay. I'll see you in a minute, Lori. I'm trying to think if this is a 2 bobbin bag. I think that the thread is messing with the what's it called? The focus. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's not working. Look at that. That's like a hot mess. See it? Nope. It kind of like started shredding it because it's on that thing. So I'm just gonna undo this one as I do a new one. And change up my thread because that situation is not good. The thread is still in the way. One of these days I'm gonna get my mess together. One of these days I'm going to fly. This is like one of those like weird ones that have like 5 different like elbow angles and stuff. Let me get started and then I can twist it. There we go. That's gonna have to do. Because I think the thread is just, is it in the shot now? No, it's not. Okay. Because of the way it's set up, the thread was in the way and it was getting it out of focus. So I'm either gonna struggle with it being focused the whole time or do what I did was just change the angle. Again. So apparently I need to start a fundraiser for me to do like a whole setup back there. Ooh, Heather should be coming in soon. I just got her thing. Hi, Grandma. How are you? Oh, it's vibrating from that. Because it's attached to the table. So that's what it is. Ah, brilliant. Found something new out because it's attached to the table. And I usually don't like to attach it to the table because of that problem, but that's awesome, Grandma. Super happy to hear that. Don't know why I'm singing like a princess today, but I am. Everything is like, like, I don't know. It's the mood I'm in. I think it's because I'm loopy. Oh, why am I loopy, you ask? Oh, I thought you would never ask. Because I have been awake. Oh goodness. Where's my bobbin case? No. Hold on. Maddie was using it last, so here it is. Right, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, oh my god, where's my bobbin case? What was I saying? Yes, blue is my favorite color. It is. And it's like that tealish blue. That's my really favorite color, like a bluish green. My husband says it's green, I say it's blue. We meet somewhere in the middle, and there you go. Okay. So this is really like an informal tutorial. I will be doing like a sit down and recording it and all that stuff, tutorial on the actual instructions on how to make this. So, you know, don't feel bad if you're not able to like completely follow me on this particular one. But I know BJ, I think she said she had everything cut out and she was ready to rock and roll and sew with me today. So I'm super psyched for that. Because anytime you can have a friend sewing with you is a good day. We're still working out a couple of kinks with the membership for the open sew. So once I get all that situated, we're gonna start the open sew. You know, the worst thing is, unfortunately, it's coming in right before the summer camps, and you know, we'll have to see how that's gonna play out with summer camps. You know, like maybe there's a designated time that the kids have domain over the sewing machines, and then other times when they don't, where they're just like crafting and painting and doing other things, cutting, you know, they got to do a lot of that stuff too. So I think that if we focus on that, that will help. Okay, I think I'm set. All of it's threaded. Drew up my bobbin. All right, blank space backpack, here it is. All right, so here is the main pattern piece. I can show it because it's mine. It gives you the placement for the exterior zipper pocket, for the lining zipper pocket, strap connector placement, the hanging strap connector right here, and then down here where you put the strap connector placement marks as well. So there's a lot of information as to like where things go. Thank you, Lori. I'm gonna get some in, I promise. I'm gonna get some in. I'm actually working on that and then getting beginner embroidery kits. So not just for the camps, but also I want to do like a beginner embroidery, hand embroidery, like workshop going on, like so people can come in and do hand embroidery and stuff. I just want this to be an amazing place for everybody to come and just hang out. Just, that's all. Kind of like those cafes, you know? That's what it is. I want to be like the Starbucks of sewing. How's that? Who's in it with me? Okay, so I've got my lining pieces. I've got my exteriors with the foam. So I've got two exterior pieces with foam. I'm using all cotton. Now, I would normally be doing this on my domestic on the other side, but when we had a private lesson booked from 12 to 1, so Maddie's taking care of that right now. So I really couldn't go in there and do that. So, okay, so we've got all these different things. This is the connector. This is cargo pocket. The front and back zipper gusset. Okay, the bottom of the bag. Zipper pockets. Yeah, I think they're the small zipper pockets. This is the overlay. I'm going to show you how I do my overlay so that if you do it with cotton, it's totally okay. I know, Patty. That would be awesome. Patty, you're in Florida, right? I have family that lives in Florida. These are my straps. These are the two strap connectors and then the hanging one. I've got two zippers. I really should have three. Oh, I do have three. Don't worry about me. Okay. This is something extra. I don't know what that is. This is the strap connectors. Kentucky, south of Cincinnati, Ohio. Who's in Ohio that we know? Electronic pocket. 2 sides. Ugh, Michigan is far. These are the strap covers with the foam. So it's gonna be strap cover thingies. Okay. Oh, this is the electronical pocket. So the other one must be some other pocket. Don't ask me. I just work here. Okay, so this is the electronic pocket. So I think I'm going to start with the inner bits first, and then work my way out because why not? So I ordered these off of Etsy and these are zipper pulls. She had tons of really pretty zipper pulls. So it's Geely Zips and Pulls. That's her information. She's on Etsy. And you guys, these are so very cute. I got one of those. Well, a couple of those. And where's the other? Yeah. And then this one. So I was thinking I was going to do 2 zipper pockets for the top. One for the inside zipper. And then just doing a generic one for the back because that one needs to be more like incognito. Oh, yeah, but you're in California, but aren't you over by So Bestie? Are you close to So Bestie? Formerly known as Suicide? No pressure, I'm just saying. Alright, so that's all the hardware. I've got rivets and everything else back there. I'm going to start with my innards. Innards. Okay, did you guys get that? Facebook group. And she has a Shopify and an Etsy store. So that's awesome. I love that. I'm probably going to go to her Shopify account next time. And I like to keep the card with those zippers because in that way I do not lose it. Okay, innards. Let's start with our innards. My testers did an amazing job with testing this pattern out. I love them so much. Arnetta, my friend Arnetta in DC actually started the testing for me. Then Monica came on board, and then I had some of Tori's testers test for me, and Oceanside, California. I'm not sure if that's actually close or not, but I should check this because Maddie was here last. One by one. Okay, so why are you not working? Your little thingies are where they need to be. These other thingies where it needs to be. Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey. Just a tiny bit. I need to get a bobbin for bag making and then a bobbin for regular stuff. Usually you don't have to mess with this, but I don't know why it was like so tight. Oh, 400 miles north of there. Oh, you're by San Francisco. Yeah, that is far. But it's closer than me. You know what I'm finding in my demographics? There's a lot more people in the Northwest and in Western states that follow me and like do more sewing related things. So like North Carolina is like in like 30th, like kind of thing, and I'm in North Carolina. And I'm like, well, that's interesting, right? So yeah. Okay, that sounds better. Yeah, it is. It is better, right? Okay, I'm gonna go this way so you guys can see it better. Yeah. I mean, $400 compared to a couple of thousand. She has things all the time. And she has like this really big like sewcation in Sin City in Las Vegas. And like Jess from Oakland Boots is coming, and lots of people are coming. What's the lady from the, what'd she call the group? I don't know. One of those groups. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I went ahead and initially sewed it at the seam allowance, which is 3/8. And then I'm tucking this in and then overlaying it like so, so it's nice and even at the top. And you can clip if you would like. I'm gonna wing it, because why not? I am making sure it's placed where it needs to be, obviously. I don't want to just do it any willy-nilly kind of way, but okay. And then now I'm just going to top stitch. You got to make sure that the foam is not moving out of the way. But the whole idea is to get the foam into this seam as much as possible, because it's cut 1/2 inch shorter than this piece. So then that way it nests nicely over and it doesn't get too bulky in your seams. And what I mean by that is at the bottom. So down here, it's less bulky in the bottom with the foam. If for some reason it's still kind of down like that, just trim it. Just trim it down. So see, mine's kind of like close, so I think I probably like just rushed the cutting and or forgot to mention that. It's probably the second one of the two. We're just trying to avoid bulk here, and because we're avoiding bulk, it's very domestic friendly. Okay. So that is that. Now you can go around and baste it all the way around, just to kind of keep everything together. It's not necessary, so you could just do it at the very, you could keep it at the top stitch length. It's just tinking every so often. I don't know what's going on. Looks fine. Oh, who's messaging me? Oh, someone favored my shop. So I reopened my Etsy shop. I'm gonna start putting my bags that I make on my Etsy shop, and then also start selling kits there. I have some of my hardware on there right now, but the main focus is going to be beginner sewing kits that are pre-cut with instructions and everything, and then having my bags that I make there. Alright, so that one's done. These are the side bits. Oh, I remember what these are now. I know what these are. These are the pockets. The outside pockets. Now, if you wanted to have it on the inside, you could totally do that. All you have to do is, instead of putting it on the exterior, you just put it in the lining. That's it. And then that way you have like inside pockets. So if you have like, it'd be perfect for like a baby bag to put bottles right there where the cup holders are on the inside, and get some thermal fuse and, you know, make it insulated. Diaper bag. Hi, Kathy. Oh, thank you. I'm really giddy today and like just tipsy because I forgot what I was saying before, but the last 2 nights I've been waking up, well, maybe longer than that, been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning talking to vendors overseas and getting some things worked out because unfortunately one of my suppliers made the wrong finish for the zipper pulls for the retreat with Shinova, and it's supposed to be antique brass and they made it nickel, and I was like, no. Hi, Melissa. And so I have been literally every night just begging them, please, we need this, please, we need, because it was supposed to be mailed out like Monday so that it can get here in time for Shinova to be able to, you know, do her strike stuff with it and, like, you know, make bags with it and make it like a pretty thing, so that way when the retreat comes and we open up the pre-order, everybody's like, oh, I want it. It is what it is. Life goes on. We will have it here in time for the retreat. That is not an option. That's happening. I was just hoping to get it earlier. Alright, so we can do our pockets now. Okay, so I'm going to do my side pocket, and some people were like, oh, it's just too high kind of thing. So you put your side pockets on after you've made your zipper overlay, not before, if that makes sense. Like, you don't put this onto the side pocket pieces. Yeah, you do that after you've done your zipper overlay, because then that way it does kind of come up a little bit, but that's also kind of like, if you have your zipper pulls all the way to the side, it also helps from people just seeing the zipper pull and opening it. So that was my thought in making it. Okay, so I am going to put pretty sides together, stitch up the top of this. And I have an option for you to put elastic in the top here. You can make a channel to make elastic, or you could do what I'm about to do, which is just make it kind of cup out. Yeah. Either way, the cup out version, I would say add a, you're adding an 1.25 inches to the top measurement and then just tapering it down to the actual measurement. I'll have to add that as an add-on to the pattern. So if you've already gotten the pattern, we will be adding that on. My fabric is directional, that's why I keep looking at it to make sure I'm going the right direction. Or he's going in the right direction. Oh goodness. You don't have to trim this, but I like to trim it so it's less bulky. Especially with zigzag scissors. Because with zigzag scissors, it kind of like creates a little bit of a divot so that it's not all at once. So I'm like just giddy because I just haven't been sleeping more than like 3 hours a night. And in most days, pre-Luna, I was able to go to sleep at 2 o'clock. So sleep from 2 to 4 and have no problem. Oh my gosh, I forgot the pattern dropped on Sunday. Oh, float. That's alright, go get it now. If I would have thought about it, I would have done a discount code for like, you know, 10% off or whatever for watching the live. But I forgot. My brain, it doesn't work. Alright, top stitch. And so I wake up and then I can't go back to sleep. So I start working. Which is awesome, but at the same time it's also exhausting because when I'm working I'm also being creative, so it's pouring a lot of energy out. But it's okay. I shall survive. The retreat is going to be epic. We have a lot of different workshops in the summer, so just look on the website. We have the Sincerely Jen workshop. The end of June. I think it's like the... Don't make me lie to you, I don't know the dates. I know the dates, but I don't know the dates. And so that one is a Saturday, Sunday. Awesome. It's a Sincerely Jen weekend without Jen. Brittany from the Emporium and Beth for Sew Country are coming in for that. So it's a tag team event. So that's going to be awesome because it's like, you know, you don't get tired of the same person over and over again. Not that you would anyway. Brittany and Beth are awesome. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is making the little notches at the bottom just so that I know my center, so that when I put my things in, it goes the right direction. Thanks, BJ. She's awesome. She's putting it on my little thingies. Okay, so I'm not doing that just yet because that has to be after the gusset. Hi ho. Okay. Don't worry about me. Alright, let's do our strap connectors. It's like, and for your entertainment. Your personal entertainment. Okay. But if you know me, you also know I'm quirky. Alright. So I got my 2 D-rings. Now the D-rings don't have to be 1.5 inches. You could use whatever you have as long as the strap connector goes through it. Does that make sense? Not the strap connector, the webbing. So if you use 1-inch webbing, you can use 1-inch D-rings or rectangular rings. I think I say rectangular rings, but I don't have rectangular rings in this, in antique brass. So there we go. Awesome. So I'm gonna go like these, and like these. I'm just gonna put this right there. And right there. I think Sheneva wore her shirt last week. The Sewing Sisters. This is extra because I cut it on the fold and I didn't need to. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it in half like so. Right? And then you're going to take this and you're going to lay it right on top. Like that. Okay? And when you do, I'm over here. Do you see me over here? I'm so used to being over here. So like that, okay? You want about 1/4 inch sticking out from the top, okay? Especially if you're using some type of a cotton webbing or popeline kind of webbing or whatever, that it kind of frays a little bit. You want to have that excess there because if you cut exactly the same size, it has more likability of fraying. So what I do after I do this is I think I have my fray check around here. Listen, I do one or two things. I use my fray check, or I get a candle because I like fire, and then let it kind of heat up a little bit and get some wax, and then just dip it in wax. And I usually do that before this process, but you got it. You understand what I'm saying. Yeah, it's right here. I was like, where did I put it? I don't know. Okay. You guys can't see anything I'm doing. That's like the worst angle I've done ever. It's hilarious. Oh, and if this was like directional, like one side was top and one side was bottom for some reason, you just want to have it so that it's mirrored. So that you have one on each side. But mine's not like that, so here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Looks like that salt and pepper song, right? Here I go. Here I go. Here I go again. That's all I know. That's all I got for you. Okay. Awesome sauce. So once you do that, then you're gonna just kind of take this and pull it. And you see how nice and pretty that is? Yeah. Yeah. Well, now you can go ahead and top stitch around. I prefer to top stitch through here, especially where the webbing is, just because it's just another reinforcement. And then right through here, I like to do an X. Because you can never be too careful with webbing. It's kind of like finicky. I was trying to like think of the word. The aircon is going today. That's what Tori would say. The aircon. She got off her live yesterday, then she called me because she realized I was out of my class by then. And we talked for like 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, I gotta put Luna to bed. I gotta go. Yeah, she would. My aircon. Okay. I'm just marking my center. I just find that when I'm trying to get things to line up properly, finding centers for everything in bag making is like essential. It's like the #1 rule. And if nobody told you, this is your PSA, public service announcement. Is that what it's called? Got those done. Those go in there. All right, so now, what should I do? Let's do our zipper overlay for cotton, for a fraying fabric. Okay, so establish which one you want to be the front and which one you want to be in the back. If you wanted to do your accents, like your back, as just a plain vinyl, you could do that. I just did mine both the same. So I'm just choosing one and going from there. Genevieve over at So Seems Legit page She did an amazing, did you guys see that? I literally cried because she was the first tester to send me back a picture, and I literally cried because I was like, oh my God, that's my bag. Like, I designed that. Yeah, I was. My husband's like, what's wrong with you? It's like, nothing was wrong with you. I'm kidding. He didn't say that. He loves me and he understands I'm a little kooky. I'm a little kooky. Okay, so with this, you're going to place it down. Okay, and then I'm going to draw on my little box because I didn't cut it out of this, even though I really should. I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I have here that can... Don't cut yourself, Sandra. I did two different. Front was the last of my enchanted roses and navy suede for the back. Oh, BJ, we need to get you some more. That's awesome, BJ. I was really contemplating whether I wanted to do enchanted rose backpack, but I was like, I've been doing a lot of enchanted rose and I don't want people to feel like I'm just like shoving it down their throats. Not like I have like 50,000 people, like, you know, whatever, but still. 50,000, 5, 10, 20, it doesn't matter. I don't want to feel like I'm like telling you, buy this. I'm special, don't worry. I'm really paying attention while I cut this because if I hurt myself, You love seeing it in all different types of bags. Yeah, it really is cool. Like, everybody who's seen the Mr. Heckles was like, oh, yes. You know, it's like, awesome, I'm doing something right. Okay, so we're gonna do like this, and then I'm gonna trace around it. Okay. Like so. Pretty sides touching. I know that has a placement mark, but I kind of know where it goes. Like, I know I don't want it too far right and I don't want it too far down or high enough. I want it enough so that I can, like, literally put my hand in the pocket. But that's how I designed it in my head. So it'd be like a security type of thing. Alright, now I'm going to stitch all the way around the box. And if you have a bigger phone, you can always make this bigger. Like Tori says, I'm not the boss of you. I love Tori. I can't wait till the day we actually meet each other in person. Okay. I did that. We don't. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing we normally do with the, like if this was an actual, like, fabric for a pocket. Obviously, it's just an overlay. It's just going to cover up the raw edges so that when we put everything together, there's no raw edges on the inside. And you didn't have to use vinyl. Or the fabric pocket thingy and all that stuff. Okay. gonna kind of just get it started with my little scalpel. Oh, it's going pretty well, so I'm gonna keep going. Also, I was gonna use my scissors for the rest of it, but I'm doing pretty good. But going into the corners, I am gonna use my precision snips. Because these little things are sharp. Even though I've dropped them like 5 million times. I never said I was graceful. Like, never. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to just take all of the foam away from the back. The foam and the interfacing. Because I don't want it being like extra bulky right there. I almost feel like I need to have a wall mount and then just have you guys like right here. Because that angle doesn't work, but I think this would be really cool. But first I need to get my signs outside. That's going to be a feat. I didn't realize that the sign for my old building, or my old suite, and this one were 2 different sizes. So I didn't know that I was going to have to come out of pocket for 2 signs, not just one. Because it's like, it's got 2 sides. It's got one on the side of the building and the one in the front of the building. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're going like these. Okay. I'm just going to hold that back. I'm going to put some tape on the other side just because I want it to really just lay flat. I'm not going to put it anywhere I'm going to actually like sew. I'm putting it here. Pew! Pew, pew. Oh, did any of you guys see my reel from Monday? I'll wait and see if anybody answers. You guys are like on a 2-minute delay. Yeah, BJ. It was a day. It really was. Okay. So now you see how that does that. It's just an overlay. And then I'm going to be putting the zipper on and everything the same way we normally do it, but it's just... Does that make sense? Yeah. That way it covers it and you don't have to use vinyl. You could do it with fabric. It's just a little extra piece of fabric. It is an extra step, but it makes it really look nice when you're using fabric. Yeah, TV's just laying on the floor. It is broken. There is no fixing that TV. It is broken. I don't know about that. So TV's broken. It is no longer working. TV laying on the ground. I walk into the TV's on the ground, like there's stuff everywhere on the floor. I'm like, what is going on here? And that's what it was. It was just on the floor. It was just, yeah. Okay, so the smaller of the 2 zippers is going in the back. Okay? And it doesn't really matter if it's a solid what the top is, but you're putting it wrong side onto right side. So both pretty sides are facing up, in other words. So that's another thing that I've got to worry about trying to handle. Being a business owner sometimes is not the best feeling in the world. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, you. Okay, so I am. So we're just sending out. What you dot. Okay. We go ahead and continue to sew this as if it were pretty sides out, so that the pretty side would be where the wrong side of the zipper is, in other words. So when you're looking inside the zipper, it's pretty. I gotta get my generic zipper pull. Hold on. Come on. I know I have some. I know you're in here. I thought I had one and then I was like, oh no, that's rose gold. I have to take some from the stash. So what I'm doing is literally having all my extra stash in the main area, so then that way when we have open sew and someone forgets like a zipper or something like that, they can just goodness, I'm tangled up like a web. They could just use whatever I have on hand. Like they don't have to buy like a whole bunch of hardware if they just need one piece. Almost kind of like an exchange. Like if you got the wrong color, grab one you need. Alright guys, Maddie's coming in here in just a second. She's going to be helping me out. Talk to you guys for just a few minutes. Luna, you're fine, baby. Yeah, babies. So Maddie is our new, like, what do we call it again? What do we say the thing's going to be?
I've been saying assistant manager,
but I have a better one. She's the lead garment and fashion instructor and the program manager, because she's managing all the programs now.
How do you see comments and stuff?
Right here.
Oh, cool.
Right there. Okay, so she's coming on. Like right here is usually the best spot, but to you, I just need to use the bathroom real fast because I do not pee before I started. These got a little bit of...
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't realize I was on the camera now. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Maddie. You might see me sometimes, either on these lives or just in the shop if you come and take classes. I'm starting to teach garment classes. I also am going to be the leader for the summer camps. So if you send any of your kids to our summer camps, I will be the one teaching them. I'm super excited. Got a lot of new projects coming up in the store, in the camps, in the classes. Yeah, I'm currently a senior at NC State. Oh, I know, Luna. She's whining because she saw me and got excited. Yeah, I'm a senior at NC State, and I major in fashion development and product management, which is all fancy terms for fashion design and business. So this is what I want to do. That is so exciting. Love that pun.
She's such a stinker. All I hear her is whining and
I
whining.
know, it's because she saw me.
I know. She saw me early when I went your way and then that way.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, she's here still.
Who?
You. I'm not saying bye to you. I'm just saying for them saying bye to you. Because she's still here. Which is awesome. Because she can help me with Luna and she can do like other stuff while I'm on the live. So, yay! Okay. It's like one or two. It's like it swings either way. Yeah, it's fine. I'll fix it later.
Okay, we're gonna go see a friend.
We're gonna see a friend?
And you're gonna be nice. Okay?
I have her leash right here if you need it.
I'm gonna take it.
It's right here, that purple one. Do you want me to do her on a wall? Sure. Her doggy stuff is in there.
Yep.
I usually just grab a bag. If I don't use it, no big deal. Isn't it exciting? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I told Maddie yesterday, you can't leave me, like ever. She starts laughing. Well, yeah. She gets Luna. Like, Luna is like hyperly excited for everything. And the student that's in there loves dogs. And she's like, I've been eyeing Bernedoodles. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me borrow Maddie for a second. Io! Hi! I'm sorry. You know what just went across my face? Cork! Cork! I'll do it before we send your package out, I promise. Promise. Okay. So I did that, I did that. Okay, so when you have your zipper, I like to have my zipper going, opening, going down. So closing going up, opening going down. So if that helps with orientation of like how you're going to put it down. You kind of need to know that ahead of time. And I'm going to take this, like that, a little peeping Tom hole, and just lay it down. And then in the bottom, I just want to make sure that this right here, this needs to go a little bit closer. Just a little bit, because almost like when I like simply catch it kind of thing. Sneaky kind of catch. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. You can keep it out of the seam for less bulk. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. And keep it out of the seam. So Maddie tells everybody she is the garment person and I am the bag lady. Hello, hello. Yes, I promise. I will do that. Because it's literally right here in front of me. We're about halfway through organizing everything. My husband's bringing another shelving unit to put in here. He was trying to talk me into getting rid of my really big cutting table, but I'm like, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, so, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start sewing right here, right? So I'm gonna sew right here, go across the top, go down, and then push it out of the way, and then come this way. So it's kind of like what Tori does, you know. Yeah. He was like, it's just so big and it takes up so much space and da 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 da. And I'm like, no. Like right now it's just full of stuff, yes. But underneath it, it also has storage. So yes, it's massive. It's my height. Well, yeah. It's a little tall for me, but it's okay. So it's an acceptable height for most people. And I've got my laser underneath it on the left-hand side, all of my huge rolls of vinyl and everything like that right here on this right-hand side, and hence that's where the cork is as well. And I need to go through there and go through and start sub-cutting all that out so that I can start putting it on the website. And I can't do that if I don't have a big cutting table. I love you, babe. He's probably watching. He likes to watch incognito. Hey. He tries. He's very helpful. He likes to be helpful. You know? And I totally get it. I love him for it. He just doesn't understand the concept of like why I would need such a big cutting table when I have 3 of them in the other room. Well, the other ones in the other room are for classes. This is for production. So if someone's doing a class and I'm needing to be here anyway, I can do production and not be in the way of classes. Okay, woo, almost did that. Now, did you see that? I almost did. If I didn't pull it away, it would have been like, what? I closed it. Okay. I need a big table. I know. I have a lot of stuff back here. BJ, I might take you up and Aileen up next week on coming in for a day to help like organize. Because now we're starting to get, we're almost like in the middle of May, and then after May comes June, and then June is the retreat, and then right after the retreat we start doing summer classes, summer camps. And I was just like, oh my god. What are you doing? Oh, okay, so you're being stinkers? Okay. I caught it going the wrong way, so I gotta start over. Not really, I just have to stitch it again, just on the sides, so it stays down. Yeah, I'll have to figure out which day, because Maddie's also out of town next week. And the week after, like the last week in May, I don't have any classes, but I want to go down to the coast and spend the week with my kids before summer camps start. Because once summer camp starts, it's like a whirlwind around here. And so I just want to make sure. What am I doing? Just pulling on threads. Okay. I'm just trying to pull it back so that when I stitch on over here, it's not catching it. So when I go spend a couple days with the kids, especially Junior, and go, mother, bleeper. Oh, okay, that's not as bad. I thought I was like, no. I thought that's what was gonna happen. I was like, no, I'm good. I thought I sewed the wrong thing. No, I didn't. I did fine. I did fine. Maybe take Dwight Jr. to the beach. Take Luna to the beach. See how she does. You know, just have some fun before camp start. Because I don't have any classes. Maddie's taking over the fashion design and illustration, the teen one. She's taking over, so that's awesome. Because she has a degree in it. When I bought my house in 2015, she gave it to me and I used it as my huge cutting table in the living room. Oh, many years ago, my sister was infatuated with stickling furniture from the TV show Frasier. Oh, she bought the dining room table and the chairs and never used them. And so then she gave them to you. Perfect. Yes, fun and exciting before the camp starts. Just get her done. Yep, just get her done. Yep. I am super excited for camps. Maddie's pretty much doing them, but I'm also here helping her because it's going to be her first year. She's done camps with like summer things and stuff like that, like in New Jersey and New York where she lived before, but it's, you know, different. These are my babies. Okay, there we go. So now that's that pocket. Okay, so if I had not already closed this, actually I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys what I do, so that way that this flop around, I'm gonna show you what I do. Because if you're gonna be here watching me and listening to me, you might as well learn something. Not that you don't already know, but this is what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. Just a little pocket area. You know, this is a basting stitch, so it's not hard to take off. And all it's doing is holding the interfacing down so that the foam stays in place because I cut it out of the seam allowance. So with the foam out of the seam allowance, a lot of times foam doesn't like to stick onto fabric. So it'll do okay usually with cottons, but anything other than the cotton, it really doesn't fuse very well. So instead of going through all the headache of trying to do that, this is what I'm going to do. So what I did is I interfaced this part and then I put interfacing over the foam and then I sew it down so that way it kind of sandwiches it. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do. I don't think I put this in the pattern. Darn. Well, I thought about this after the third one I made, so. It's like it's always evolving. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this down here like this, right? I'm gonna hold it with my hand. No, not enough yet. I need to get more clearance up here. What I'm doing is just peeling back the exterior from the foam interfacing sandwich so that I can sew the pocket onto the foam, and then it stays up rather than kind of like slouching down. I don't know. I thought it was very helpful. So making sure that the exterior is out of the way. Just making sure exterior is out of the way. And it's just like 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. Did I run out of bobbin? You better not. Biscuits, bobbins. Yeah, so this one's like an old conference room table from like the 80s. It's huge. And it's sturdy. It's like heavy duty. I love my cutting table. Okay. So you see that? I'm over here again. You see that? So what I've done is I sewed it to the foam so that the foam holds up the pocket. So the weight of anything in there doesn't just like droop it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I thought it made sense. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put everything down. Down, down, down. Just make sure everything is lining up where it should be. And just rebase it down. Don't act any kind of way now. Just because you're on live doesn't mean you get to act up. I'm talking to my machine. Yeah, keep it from sagging. Because who wants a sagging pocket? I don't think anybody would really notice the difference, but hey. Alright. So there's my back. Back. Done. Pocket. Done. So if you've learned nothing else today, you've got that. Alright, that one's done. I'm gonna find my centers for my front. And then I guess I'll work on my zipper pocket for the inside piece, and then my I don't know why I did that. The rest of the innards. Since I already did the electric pocket, and I gotta do the cargo pocket. And after the cargo pocket, then I could do the zipper pocket, and then we got all the pockets. We got pockets. Okay, zipper pocket it is, because that's the next one that I have here in front of me. That's for the exterior. That's for the exterior. This is for the zipper overlay. This is for our cargo pocket. And there's for our cushion straps. We'll take this and put it over there. Okay. Okay. I'm saying that a lot. I'm going to cut this one in half. because I want the pocket to go this way. And I want the directionals to go the same way, so. So this is a Tory pocket, or close to a Tory pocket. And I just cut it in half, lengthwise. So hot dog, not hamburger. So that way it's laying straight. So I am going to go ahead and, now this pocket is kind of higher than the other ones. If I go like that, wait, push it in. Yeah, should be fine. I'm trying to visualize, like when I do that and then I push it in, it'll also go the same direction. It kind of is high, but not really. It's because we have the little cargo pocket here, and we don't want it being too high or too low according to the cargo pocket. So the placement is like really close to where like the back strap thing is. And if you need to know, right there, okay, it's on there, so if you won't need to reference it for any reason, you can. Okay, now where's that little template thingy? There it is. Now, you could do it the same way you did the other one, with a little overlay and all that stuff, but I'm not doing that with this one. I just wanted to show you guys how to do it, if you didn't already know. Like I said, I'm a wealth of knowledge. It's just me, myself, and Irene. Oh, I dropped it. Let me pick it up so that when I get Luna back in here, she's not like chomping at everything. Oh my gosh, guys, it's 20 minutes till 2. What should I do? I did disclaim last week that I possibly would be going over, right? Because I'm super excited and it's my pattern. Okay. Hey, but if you gotta go, you gotta go, okay? But I appreciate you staying. Heart. Oh, is Kasaya doing the sewing in the States today? I saw it on the feed, but I didn't realize whether it was going to be today or not. Ooh. Oh, she started at 11 our time. Okay, so she'd already started when I started. Okay. All right. I'm just finger pressing this open so it stays open. So when I put the zipper over it, it's just like, stay. Okay, hold that there, and I got zippers. Okay. Didn't need one that big. Oh, I think this zipper pocket was a little longer, and I didn't do that. That's all right. She's in Alabama. Anytime I hear Alabama, I think of Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. Jenny. That was a good movie. Jenny. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I love that movie. I was a kid when that movie came out. So, like, why my parents let me watch it, I don't know, but hey. Peas and carrots. Oh. I got boiled shrimp and fried shrimp, shrimp scampi, shrimp gumbo. We stick together like peas and carrots. To the left, to the left, to the left. Da, 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 da. I was like seeing scenes in my head now. He does he? He's a good man. That's too funny. I love it. It's awesome. I was doing something yesterday and I was like, hey you guys. And they're like, oh, Goonies. And I'm like, yeah, my husband's never watched it. He's never watched the Goonies. He was like in high school when the Goonies came out, or close to it, so I get it, but still. I don't know why this is so small. I'm just having problems today. Problems? Memory problems. One of my favorite movies to watch when I have nothing else to watch is Codename Cleaner. Watch it. It'll change your life. Alright, so now I'm going to sew it around. That's what I do now, right? Yeah, that's what I do now. Okay, I just had to, like, in my mind, like, wait a minute, is that what I do? It is. Oh, my nails match my ring. Isn't that crazy? I don't usually have my ring on when I paint my nails. So I didn't really realize it until yesterday when I was like, oh, look at that. It matches. I can't wait till Tori and I do another live together. I think she's already got this backpack cut out because she was going to do a video for it. But then she had to change her sewing room, and life happens, and then she, you know, her son was out on vacation for, what does she call it? For holidays. She was out on holiday. So time just got away from us. Okay. Now, if you are going to be birthing this bag, this is what you do now. You leave it whole in the opening to birth the bag. I am not. Well, no, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna show you how to birth it. Because some people really like birthing, and especially with cottons, it's really easy. It's not too hard. So, you talked me into it, BJ. You talked me into it. That's a pretty long pocket. I could have given myself a little bit more room up here, but that's okay. Why you keep acting up, man? You got problems. You got problems. I don't cook. I don't clean. No. I got dollars. I got bills. Something like that. Yeah. So this one will be that. We're back. Luna, were you a good girl? Hey, sugar. She's fine. She kind of comes and goes.
Okay. Do you want her to stay up front with me? She's just chilling. She's just up there with her ball.
Yeah, that's fine. She can stay up there, or she can. Hi, babies. You have a good walk? Did you have a good walk? Yeah, you did have a good walk. Yes, you did have a good walk. No kisses. No kisses. Oh, I'm being assaulted by a dog. Okay, love you. Go play with Maddie.
Nina, come here. Come here.
Good girl.
Good girl.
She's all stinkers. Okay. Leave the opening. Hole at the opening. Okay. Did that. So this is the one I'm going to be putting the electronic pocket on. Yeah, because it's the one against my body. The cargo pocket goes on the other side. Yeah, electronic pocket. So this one goes to this one. Let me get my electronic pockets. For reducing bulk, if you wanted to make this like an inch shorter all the way around, you can bind it with quilt binding or waterproof canvas binding, whatever you want to use to bind it, and then just put it out of the seam and stitch it around. So that way it gets out of the seam allowance for bulk. But if you don't have to, if your machine can handle it, go for it. The other way would be a drop-in lining, is like what I had on my thing, but that's not too bad to do on a with cotton, because I can hand stitch it and stuff like that. It's a little harder to do with vinyl, unless you have a cylinder arm or a free cotton. It is a little more difficult. And Tori told me she refuses to do a drop-in lining, so she's like, I am going to bind it. I was like, okay. That's fine. It's your bag. I missed this spot here because I forgot that this is actually just a little bit bigger, because it calls for elastic to kind of draw it in, and if you don't have the elastic, you just kind of pinch it to the side to match up the seam, so that way it gives you a little bit of a pocket. So if you do put anything in there bulky, it's not going to be like, ooh, this is so, look. What are you doing? You're crazies. Okay. Alright, there's the lining with my pocket. If I remembered I was going to do a bird thing, I would have made this like an inch bigger on either side, but it's alright. It's okay, it's okay. You guys will see me suffer and then remember, oh yeah, follow the actual bag instructions. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's 5 minutes till 2. It's okay. I'm gonna keep going. I got to keep going. I gotta take Clona home at 3:30. Because I have class from 4:30 to 6:30 and 6:30 to 8:30. And on long days, she gets kind of woo-hoo. She does. Oh, she chewed it to the point of it being destroyed.
Oh. Do you know where her collar is?
The deep collar? I took it off her because she's got some sores right here.
Okay.
So the prongs were just like a little bit too...
Tight.
Yeah, if she gets out of hand, I could put her in the crate. Okay. And I gave you options on how to do things with either cottons or waterproof canvas. Anything that's non-fraying, like a waterproof canvas or something like that, I can give you the option of just using one piece, no interfacing, or so on and so forth. So it just gives you options. She's such a stinker. She wants to come to me. You can leave it open, Maddie. She's okay.
What?
I said you can leave it open. She's okay. She knows how to behave half the time. You can't have us both. You can't. You can't have Maddie and me. You need to choose one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not while I'm sewing, man. I've got my leg out so she doesn't come any closer. And she's like, Luna, no ma'am. Okay. There, is that better? She loves me for me to rub her belly. What are you finding? No. No. She loves thread. She likes to put it in her mouth and then she goes, stop it. No. Luna. Do you want to go in the crate? Okay, sit down. Behave. Sit. No. You're not eating my tape. She likes me to like rub on her. Okay. Alright. So now I sewed all the way around and then I have the opening so I can turn it right side out and then she's eating thread again. No. No. Do you need to go in the crate? I put you in the crate. Here. Monkey? Hey, you want the monkeys? Do you want the monkeys? Go get the monkeys. You play the monkey game a lot at home. Are you gonna take Maddie the monkey? She's taking the monkey to Maddie. Okay. Got belts, got belts. All right. All right. Whoop, whoop. If you've got an iron, you can iron it. I have an iron, but it's in the other room. Because when I had over here in the move, it broke. Like, I dropped it. So, so all it does now is go with water. Just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this in half. Get my mark. Oh, I need a top stitch first. Almost forgot. Top stitch now because after you've done the little folding thing for the cargo pocket, it's not as easy. What are you doing, you little boogers? It doesn't like me back stitching or something. You've been hanging out with Tori's machine or something. Here, where's your monkey? Hey, where's your monkey? Luna, where's your monkey? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Where's your monkey? No. Oh, goodness, Luna. She keeps finding the thread. I put it in the trash, and she still gets it out. Hey. No. Hey. Do that. Ugh. Okay. That's right, to your bone. That's what your bone is there for. Where's your monkey? If you get me your monkey, I'll play with you. Oh, I didn't even put it in. I was like, what the? I didn't know. No, Luna. There we go. That's better. Do you need some food? You just ate when we got here though, baby. Mama, that was 2 hours ago. That's true. It was 2 hours ago. No, Luna. Leave the thread. I'm going. No. You're gonna make me move the trash over here where it's harder for me to get it. Goodness. Oh, did you guys notice my hair? Like, it's not the bright yellow color it was when I did the live with Tori. I told my husband, I said, it's a process. You just gotta trust the process. Hey. He was like, I don't know what to expect with you half the time. I said, true. True that, true that. Now, if you were using waterproof canvas, you don't necessarily have to top stitch this part, but I do it with cotton because it just keeps everything in its place really well. She just took her bed out of the crate. She's just so funny. This is just so funny. Okay, so there's my cargo pocket, and then that's going towards the centers. I didn't even mean for that. Look at that, it almost lines up. Very close. I was like, oh my goodness, it's almost lining up. That was cute. That was cute. I ain't gonna lie, that's cute. Okay, just like that. Your cats love rubber bands. Yeah, like the worst thing that they can be ingesting, they're trying to do it, right? Okay, so for the cargo pocket, I like to kind of put it up. So about 2 1/4, about 3 inches from the top. Yep, 3 inches. That's what it is. Yep, I remember that now. Yep, 3 inches. Okay, so because I'm using cotton, I'm just going to stick a needle in it and let it just hang out for a second so it doesn't move on me too much. There we go. She's grabbing, oh goodness. She's grabbing her teddy bears and everything from inside her crate and taking it out there to Maddie. I'd rather have her do that than trying to eat thread. Oh, she's such a goofball. I love her. Okay, now I'm going to go up the center. What you looking for, Luna? What are you looking for, baby? You need to go back over there. I like to randomly like just put my stuff away in the. I'm doing. Oh, you're doing binding on yours? Perfect. Yeah. I would have if I would have cut more of this out and made it like matching. Luna, no ma'am. Luna. Luna, do we need to go in our crate? You need to stop chewing on the chairs. All my chairs are all chewed up now. Hey, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. No. No. Come over here and eat your bone. Yes. Come on. Eat your bone. No. Luna. Okay. Nope. 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 We're gonna go to the crate. We're not gonna act out today. That's not what we're going to do. Crate. Sorry, guys. I had to put it in the crate. She wouldn't stop eating everything. Okay, so I have this little tag, this little woven tag that I got made like years ago. And it says, handmade by Sandra, GardnerSewingRoom.com. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put it on my front. It's like a little fold over tag. No, ma'am. And I'm just going to put it like right here. Or maybe, oh, right there would have been super cute. I'll do it there. It'll get caught in the seam allowance, so. Yeah. Find my centers. She steals your alligator clips. She needs an intervention mural. Muriel. Did I say that right? Sorry. Sorry if I butchered it. Okay, so that is done. So we've got our innards done. Now we're going to do our what are these called? Words escape me. Oh, padded straps. Padded adjustable straps. Okay. So, you're going to need between 32 to 44 inches of webbing, one for each side. It all depends on who you're making it for. If you're making it for a kid, I would not make it any more than 33 inches or 32 inches. If you're making it for an adult, average size, 44 is great. If it's a taller person, you know they're taller, then you can add a few more inches in there. But I think 48 would probably be the max. Maybe 52. I don't know. Depends. But these are 32 inches because I'm thinking this is going to be for like a kid. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go like this. So the top part of you're gonna kind of like even it out because the foam is out of the seam allowance for both ends. Okay? You're centering that up. And then you're taking one side and flipping it over, and you can clip it, or you can oh, you usually go by Leanne. Okay, I could do Leanne. Leanne is doable. I can do that. And then like so. But if you are doing this out of cotton and you are not putting the webbing on top of this, then you have to tuck this in so you don't have a raw seam allowance. Okay? But because I'm putting my webbing over it, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it the easy peasy way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, let me get some tape because that's just not wanting to work for me. I was like, where did I put my tape? I forgot. I took it away. I hid it from Luna. Okay. And you want to put the tape away from where you're going to be sewing. So, just a quick little tip there. Oh yeah, my Monday. So, Monday, fun day for me, was entertaining to say the least. So after coming in to the lovely television on the floor, I then quickly realized, whew, it's kind of stuffy in here. Why is it so stuffy in here? Circuit breaker had blown on the air conditioner. So the air con, as my friend likes to say, was not working. Okay, so right here you have a choice. So you can take it and like not stick it down and like tuck it in. Right, so I go like this, I tuck it in. Just for the raw edges. You just have to account for raw edges when you're working with cottons. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, so what you're doing is making sure that the raw edges is tucked in because that's going to be the bottom where the webbing is going to come out of. If it's directional, you're wanting to make sure that that's at the bottom. So yes, so air conditioning was not working. I had to call the service guy to come out and help me with my air. That was fun. Oh, yes. Lots and lots of fun. And then, let me see what else happened. I know something else happened. Okay, so now I'm going to put this down the center just to cover up that exposed seam. I'm done. Oh. Hold that thought for a second. Because the strap slider adjustments need to get done too. Yeah, the TV was like, I can't take it. I'm done. I don't want to be in this environment anymore. And just went, yes. It sure did. And then, let's see, so that took place. Oh, on Friday night after class, my husband and I went out to Waffle House. And we went out to Waffle House, and I ordered a waffle. I got the big breakfast with no meat, because I don't eat sausage or pork or steak, anything like that. So I bit into the waffle, and it burnt the top back roof of my mouth and the back of my throat, to the point that by the time I got home, I had a blister. I had 2 blisters, one at the top and one at the back of my throat. Yep. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now I have to do the whole slide adjuster thing. And every time I do this, I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? And so before I sew it down, that's why I'm doing it, because then I want to make sure everything kind of like fits in where you can get in. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Down, down, down in the burning fire. Okay, so just like that. Okay. So if I do that there, I've just been having a heck of a week already. And it's just Wednesday. I guess last week counts as last week, but still. Okay, so I did that so that I can kind of see which direction this has to go through. So if it's going like this, right, it's got to go through this. It's got to go up and over, like so. Boom. Okay. And I like to do this now because so many times I did this and this was already sewed in, and then it would be backwards. Yeah. So you need one of each. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to sew it after I've kind of like gotten both of them symmetrical. Okie dokie, any day now. For cotton webbing, I like for it to fold on itself, just to really make sure that it's not going to come undone. Okay. So I did that. Then I go like this. And go up and over. So now if I need to change the orientation of the see, I do that every time. See that? I got 2 going the same direction. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do now is just change the orientation into the that. So instead of under, I'm going to go over. Under, over. No, still going to go under, switching this around. That's what it is. So do this before you sew any of these pieces on, because then that way it makes your life so much easier. And I mean like 1,000 times easier. Okay, perfect. So now you see I have mirrored images. So I've got one left, one right. That's important. It is. Okie dokie. Alright, so now I'm going to sew this down. I'm just kind of get that out of the way and sew it. It was fun days, fun days. Fun days. Fun day, fun day. Okay, so put that one aside, and I'm gonna do this one. And then do this in the depth. Okay, and then I want to do the little box like I had said I was going to do earlier. I just totally forgot because I blanked out. I was like, huh? And that also just helps from the D-ring from like wiggling and jiggling around, which is also a very good thing. If you want to rivet it, you can. Yep. Sewing bags for 40 years, and I still make these errors too. Oh, really? Oh, I feel so much better. I've only been sewing bags for like 4 years. Come on. Drop them on the floor. Okay. So I did my little box. And so then see the D-ring kind of stays in place. It knows its place. Oh. See, wait a minute, what was I doing? Ow, I was looking for the clip. And I just stepped on it like a Lego. Ow! Oh! BJ, how far have you gotten? It's not a race. I'm just asking. Ooh, that was a little fast. I got a little happy with my toes there that time. Hi, Genevieve. Hello, wonderful designer, sewist, and shop owner. Congrats on the new pattern release. Thank you. You are awesome. Oh, I want to ask you, is it okay if I use your tester bag for product pictures? Like, as an example of like if they were to do a DTF, like what would it look like? Maybe I don't have to make it. Absolutely. Thank you. I like to ask. I don't want to just assume. That is your intellectual property. It's your creative process. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Ooh. All right, so we got one of each, so it's mirrored. So at this point, if for some cuckoo reason it's not even, this is where you want to make it even. And what I mean by that is like when it's stretched out and both of them are at the exact same point and it doesn't meet at the top, like because you took out too much in on one side or the other, then yeah. But mine are even, so woohoo, go for it. All right, I'm gonna extend this part and extend this part. So then that way I can lay this on top of the foam pieces. You had to stop for a little while and you still have all your pieces complete. You're just a sewing machine. Do 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 do. Genevieve, are you in Australia? I kind of want to think you are, but I don't know for sure. I know you're a tester for Tori, and then out of association, my tester as well, because you're awesome. Just wondering. Like for time differences. You're in Arizona. Okay. I love Arizona. I think if I ever had to move somewhere again, Arizona would probably be the next place for me. I'm not crazy about the dry heat, but the dry heat is so much better, in my opinion, my humble opinion, than the wet, humid heat of the South. Like, it's not a wet paper towel on your face and you're trying to breathe through it. Like I said, it's my opinion. Okay, and then that one's done. So now what I'm gonna do is put these on top. And I gotta make sure one's going one way and one's going the other way. So here's where you have to kind of like know like where this is going to be on your body. So if you want the foam against your body, this is how it's gonna go. Because then when it's on, it goes on you like this. If you want the foam to be outside, so it's more of like an accent piece, then you can go like this. It's still squishy, it's just not as, I don't know how to say it. It doesn't have the accent, like you see more of the fabric than you do the webbing. Does that make sense? Yeah, BJ, your humidity is bad. You're by the coast. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna flip it over. Make sure it's pretty centered. I'm gonna tape it down the middle. Not in my seam allowance at the top or at the bottom. Like, hey, Grandma. Arizona, you think? Yeah, next place? Should it be Arizona? Grandma is my mother-in-law. Shirley, it's Grandma. She's my mother-in-law. So whatever she says goes. And I'm sticking to it. Like that. So if you wanted to put this inside, you could also do that. So what you would do is just take this back, put this inside, and then just put the seam allowance. So it just kind of like this, just kind of like tucks in inside here. And it just sticks out. It's so many different ways to do this. It's just so many ways. Today wasn't humid hot, but it was a little hot when I took Luna out for the walk this morning before I came into the studio. And then we ran into Enzo. That girl. She's got some serious problems. Seriously. He hears her name and he goes wacko. She goes anywhere near his house and she goes wacko. Even if he's not there. It just so happened that he was there when we went, when we were driving by so I can come to the studio. He was there. I was like, oh, hi. Great. I didn't mind. It was like 10 minutes that she got a lot of energy out. She's not as rowdy as she normally would be. So that's good. But she does continue to try to eat bread. So this is what it's going to look like on the outside. So this is the pretty side. And then this is going to be the wrong side. So that's the pretty side. Isn't that cute? I think I did great. Okay, so put that there. Let's do the next one. I love summer nights in Arizona. It's so like majestic. See, I almost did that wrong. Did you see that? Hey, Wendy. How are you? Fancy seeing you here. Yep, I need to do that. Yes, I love me some Arizona. Scottsdale, I think, is my favorite. That's awesome. We're doing pretty good over here on this side of the woods. I am a little loopy because I've been getting an average of like 3 or 4 hours of sleep for the last, like, I don't know how many days. But I did sleep a lot on Sunday because I had to take a bunch of Benadryl for my mouth. So I slept a lot on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday coming back. I practically slept the entire way back. My husband drove. I was in the back seat. Oh yeah, you kind of already live there. So you could be a little biased, but when I traveled and I went to the West Coast, Scottsdale was my favorite. So when I met my husband, I was traveling a lot. Like every other weekend I would be out, and I would normally go over to the other. You have a cousin named Luna in Scottsdale? Oh, that's awesome. So I would, my like area or whatever was in the West Coast. So I'd be gone for days at a time. And unfortunately, after a while, I just couldn't stay away. I was like, I just don't like it. I didn't like being away from him, so I gave up the job. I wouldn't change it. Okay. So now we have this one and that one, and I just want to double, triple check that, make sure that I don't have this going the same directions. I do not. I have a right and I have a left. I spent my summers in Tucson, Arizona during my teens because my mom lived there. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I drove by. I don't know if I drove by there or not, but I know that on the West Coast, I've been to Sacramento. I've been to, what's the other big city? Not Los Angeles. I haven't been to Los Angeles, but a couple of the big cities. San Diego, Sacramento, San Diego, and in California. Sacramento, San Francisco. I've been to all the sands. That way, and then Arizona, Nevada. Yeah, so pretty much up that western coast is where I spent a lot of my time. Okay, so now for the grab handle. So me personally, I like the grab handle to have like a little bit of like a pre-done up thing. This is not in the pattern, sorry. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start 1 inch from each side. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it right there. And so what I'm doing is I'm gonna sew right here, a little box. So then that way when it's like this, it kind of stays up a little bit better. San Bernardino. No, I haven't been to San Bernardino. San Francisco, yes. What's it called? No, it wasn't Colorado. Salt Lake City. That's kind of western kind of thing. Alright, so that's what it looks like. See that? It's super cute. It's like a little dancing guy. Don't mind me. Alright, so now we're going to, now that I've done that, I've done everything else, I'm going to do the zipper overlay now. San Pedro. Yeah. Ew, what did you say? Io, what did you say? I saw you retract it. Why? Okay, so I am going to, okay. The skinny is for the front, the thicker is for the back. The interfaced parts of the lining is for where the zipper is going to be. So, put that like that. What about 2 of them? I cut 4. I cut 2 for the front, 2 pairs for the front, and 2 pairs for the back. Huh. Arizona to Maryland in February. My mom and I drove from, oh, you did? Wow. That's a drive. Okay, so that's gonna go there. So I have an extra one of these. So that's extra. And this one's extra. I guess I'm doing another Yoda bag. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna do super sandwiches. Super sandwiches. Don't ask me why I said it like that. I have no idea. Okay. Do, 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 do. Zebras. Zebras. Zebra keepers. Ooh, San Jose. And that's all I can come up with. Oh, with the sands? That's good. Oh, that's good. I mean, you did good. Because San Antonio is in Texas. I don't put my zipper pulls on yet. I like to do that after I have made everything, so then that way I don't have any little puckers. Puckers. I like to have my zipper be a little bit longer than it needs to be so that I can really just have it overhang. If you want to, you can have it be longer and just put the zipper pulls and keep them to the side. And then just not swipe them off, but I swipe them off all the time, so. Pretty sides touching. Just making sure that the zipper lines up really nicely to that edge. And just like that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I know. I'm cuckoo. I'm getting sleepy and I work tonight. Oh. All right, bye. Bye, Leanne. I am also starting to burn down, if you haven't noticed. I'm getting more and more quiet. Oh yes, I finished my hair. Turned out really nice. I like it. It's blending itself with the grays without being like too obvious. I like it. I like it. Everybody in my family, always. You need to get food before your classes. Hi, BJ. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'll finish the zipper panels. I think it's a cute color too. So what I'll do is I'll finish the zipper pocket and then I'll probably have to come back on tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight. I've got to finish packing orders for the pre-orders that came in. So, yeah. Thank you. I love my hair. I love how curly and just like it is now too. I think it has sass to it. Yes. Wasn't it fast? I'm just like, I got excited there for a second. Wasn't it fast? Like, seriously? Like, I know a lot of people don't like pre-orders because it takes forever to get back in, but you know, okay, so I am going to top stitch, but I'm not sandwiching this down, and that's because I want to be able to have this be separate when I'm doing my lining to turn it right side out. So I am going to top stitch, but I'm not top stitching with the lining. Gone. The Candila fabric, oh my goodness, it is adorable. Oh, it's best. It's the best. I think I have a video coming out at like 6:30 tonight that I scheduled. If not 3:30. I don't remember what I did. It was 5 in the morning. I don't know. One of those two times. Today, someday, sometime, that it's going to, don't forget the card. Yes, ma'am. Don't worry about me. It'll come back to me. Oh, so you guys will see it, like I like show you all the colors and stuff, and I recorded it and everything. It's so cute. Super cute. Okay. I did that one. I did it wrong. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, babies. Luna's starting to get a little whiny. So Arnetta is from the DC area, and she's coming to the retreat as well. I think you and your mom are just gonna love Arnetta. She's amazing. She's funny. She's like a no-nonsense kind of like southern kind of woman, but she's not from the South. She's from DC. Like born and raised in DC. So it's hilarious, but she's like, I don't think so. Oh, I didn't put one on here. Okay. else I need to tell Maddie. Miss 5K, yes ma'am. All the way. I think she ran it on Sunday, right? In DC? If I'm not mistaken, my cousin Janelle was also in that 5K. Because while she was in town from Florida, she's like, all right, let me run this 5K. Just to check that box, you know? I was like, oh, okay. We obviously have different boxes. I love Janelle. She's amazing. Oh, BJ. Well, everybody else too, but got the results back from the cardiologist. Everything's fine. Blood work, everything is showing that I have no problems with my heart. So he is referring me to a pulmonologist or something like that, and see if it's my lungs that's the reason that I'm always out of breath, and that's my blood pressure is doing it because it's working harder. So we'll see. I still can't walk longer than like 5-10 minutes without me being like, I'm gonna pass out. But I do it because I need to. You know, not just for Luna, but for me, you know? My mom is born and raised in DC, but her grandparents were from North Carolina. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I gotta get a referral, so we're working on that. So that's awesome. Good news. Thank you, Jesus. It's good. It's good news. And then, so, TMI, but my cousin, Janelle, she is also a physician. So she's a pediatrician, but she's a physician. So she's actually licensed to work with adults and children, and she can work in any of the states. Like, she went over the thing, right? So I was sleeping, obviously very hard because the back of my throat was hurting. I was taking medicine for my throat. And she was upstairs, and I was in the basement taking a nap. She can hear me from downstairs, from the basement, upstairs. Now, mind you, there is a stairway, and it's open. There's no door, right? So it's an open stairway. But she's like talking to my husband, and he's like, does she have sleep apnea? Because, oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I won that bobbin roulette. So I need to wind a bobbin. So I'll do this. Oh, I top stitched already. This is where I said I was gonna stop. What? Isn't he good? Yes, he is. Praise him all the time. Thank you, Jesus. So she's like, she might need to get checked out for sleep apnea, because she's telling me that her dad always woke up like exhausted, like never felt like he can sleep, or just didn't sleep at all, would just wake up a lot. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But the doctor told me that the pulmonologist or whatever will check into that if they need to. But that's this. Yay! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just mark my centers, and then, you know, just answer any questions you guys might have in the next couple minutes, and then we'll get off. I'll grab myself something to eat when I drop Luna off. I think my husband says we have leftover chicken. would be good. Leftover chicken. Chicken. I think we have leftover baked chicken. Barbecue baked chicken. Okay, so let's come back to this. One more clip just to keep everything together for just a second. Okay, so we've got this. Yes, we do. Okay, so now that's done. And then we can come back to finishing it mañana. Alright, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And it was good laughs. Good time. Good laughs, good times today. And yeah, I'll be ready. Thank you, BJ. Did you finish? Or will you finish with me tomorrow? But it's okay if you finished tonight, obviously, because if you finish before me, it's totally fine. Bye, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.